Have you ever did rock climbing or wall climbing? That
I
rock
did.
wall climbing.
I have done though. That's a
You
lot
know
of
how
fun.
hard those are.
Yeah,
I
it's
hate.
but it's a lot of fun.
I
Just
listen.
climbing up
As
with
a
the
kid
harness
and to
on.
this day,
Hmm.
anything to do with workouts is really not my shtick. I'll be
Well, rock
upfront.
climbing is one of the funner ones, I'll say, from all the
Yeah.
workouts, because it's like you're just climbing.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Did
Yeah.
you do the ones where it's like you had to like invert backwards and then like
Yeah, the
Oh
pro
yeah, get
ones.
like upside down type thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
like underclings.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
God.
Those are
I
that's
was
where it
like,
gets tough, you
I
know.
can do that.
You can do that, Dan. You can do
No, I
that,
can't.
like the pro ones.
Yeah, so those, I mean, I think the first time I ever saw something like that was when one of the guys, I think it was Brent Stephenson, made it to stage 3 way back, and he got to the ultimate. He passed the ultimate cliffhanger and got to the hang climb, which was basically that upside down rock holds, like
Mhm.
trying to climb
Oh.
up to the next bar. And that was the first time I think I'd really seen like rock climbing or anything like that. And I was
Mhm.
like, yo, what? It's
Like they do
crazy.
that?
It's
Do you do
wild. But
that?
then you get
How do
in.
you practice that stick thing where you go, ah,
Oh, the salmon ladder.
yeah.
Man, that is like I try to tell people, because I coached for a while too, for like a
Mhm.
good year and a half. I coached Ninja Warrior for kids and teens, and what I tell people is like, if you can do a clapping pull up, like you do a pull up, jump up, clap, and then catch the bar, then like you can do the salmon ladder. It's the same
Oh.
kind of technique. You got to be
Mm.
explosive, and then you got to just remember, like, while you're coming up, and like take that momentum, throw the bar up above you, and just catch it in the next one, and just hold on for dear life. You know, it's like riding a bike. It gets
Mhm.
easier the more you do it.
But
All
like
right.
the thing on Ninja Warrior is like people fall randomly. It feels like it feels like the people train like they can do the
Mhm.
moves over and over again, but like someone slips up a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
like
That's
this human error has no place when you're
Mhm.
actually competing because
Hmm.
all these days and months of training, and then you just slip one, and you're like, oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of the sport, right? Is that like no matter how strong you are, how consistent you are, it all comes down to like I could probably, me and so many other ninjas could probably do any obstacle you throw at us in isolation. Meaning like you give it to us and we can just complete it like one and done. Easy peasy. The thing that's tough about competition is you got to put together a perfect run. You fall once, you're out. You got to make sure you get everything perfect in succession.
Hmm.
So it's linking that all together in one fluid run. That's the challenge that really comes up for a lot of people. So that's the thing. Everybody respects the sport that like anybody could fall anywhere, especially when it comes to like balance obstacles. That's like the great equalizer.
That is, man. And how do you cope with like all those people watching and like, it's
Man,
like
I mean,
everyone's.
How many people are
I
watching? Do you know how many people are like live? Just like, I mean, the people in the crowd.
in the crowd, I'd say probably a few hundred.
Okay.
They try to pack out the stands as much as they can. So sometimes the producers will go and like give people signs to hold up and be like, yeah, hold this if you want to like get on screen for like a few seconds. Try and like
And
pack out the
everyone, I
audience
guess,
more.
over there is like basically an attention seeker. So,
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, at that point, and then you got your friends and family that can come up on the sidelines. They let you get like a few people come up and run along the course side with you, which is pretty cool. But to be honest, I had stage fright for like a long time. I sing, and that was kind of my shtick that they pulled me for the show last year. Is that I was in my acapella group in college, and before I joined that acapella group, I had like mad stage fright. Like I couldn't get up on stage and look at so many people and speak, let alone sing or perform or do something, right? But after I got into that, we started having gigs on the weekends. We started performing for other schools and stuff like that. It just sort of got easier and easier to the point that like, you guys have seen the season 11 episode where I was on, they had my acapella group behind me singing like right at the starting line. So that was like, having the guys behind me, like I do on stage at our concerts and things like that it was like a real big help in just sort of getting rid of the nerves about to tackle that course.
please, what song did they sing? I have to know.
We sang a remixed version of "Oh Danny Boy," "Oh Danny Boy," right?
Yeah, okay.
And I rewrote the lyrics to be like "Oh Ninja Boy," basically, because I was
What?
Danny Boy. So one of my friends had to sing it. But
Oh, you guys missed the perfect opportunity to do "Eye of the Tiger" or like,
see,
one
and
of
that's the
these
thing is that,
songs.
like, when it comes down to it, ninja is like, it's become a sport over the past few years. That like we've got our local circuits, we've got our national ninja league and everything like that. That's sort of becoming like the pro sport version of it. But
Mhm,
American Ninja Warrior, the show, is at the end of the day, it's still a reality TV show.
Mhm.
So
mhm.
when I was talking with the producers, they were like, "Oh, you sing? Let's get your group out here. Let's see if you guys can do a song." I was like, "Okay, sweet. Here are some songs that we know." And they were like, "Yeah, so all of those are actual songs and we can't pay for royalties. So you have to do something public domain or original. So we were like, all right,
That-
we already have this arrangement of Danny Boy. Let me rewrite the lyrics. It'll be public domain, no sort of copyright issues. So, but I swear, like, it would have been Eye of the Tiger or something hype like that if it was my choice.
Oh well, that's a shame. They should have. That would have been one of the greatest episodes. Like the episode was good, but if they did Eye of the Tiger, would be just that much better, man. Like
Absolutely.
just
Absolutely.
imagine, like you're just like duh, duh,
Yeah, right.
You can exactly. You can literally time your shit with the beat, and you'll
I
get
did
it
that.
done.
I mean, I'll release my. I'm gonna post my my submission tape for it in probably a few days, and I did that with most of my obstacles. Like whatever soundtrack I put on there, I tried to time it with like the clanging of the bar. So
nice.
Nice.
So since it's a reality TV show, in the end of the day,